Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Salada de Polvo octopus salad, usually served cold. Salada de Polvo, Portuguese octopus salad. You'll need the following ingredients. Ingredients: octopus. 1 medium octopus, about 1 to 1.5 kilograms, cleaned and trimmed. Vegetables: 1 red bell pepper, diced. 1 green bell pepper, diced. 1 small red onion, finely chopped. 2 to 3 medium tomatoes, diced. 1 cucumber, peeled and diced. Fresh parsley, chopped, for garnish. Olives and capers. 100 grams, about half a cup, black olives, pitted and sliced. 2 tablespoons capers, rinsed. Dressing: 1/4 cup extra virgin olive oil. 2 tablespoons red wine vinegar or lemon juice. 1 to 2 garlic cloves, minced. Salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Optional: 1 teaspoon of dried oregano or paprika for extra flavor. Additional ingredients, optional. 1 to 2 boiled eggs, sliced, for garnish. A few lemon wedges, for serving. Instructions: cook the octopus. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. Add the octopus and simmer for about 45 minutes to 1 hour, or until tender. The cooking time can vary depending on the size of the octopus. Remove the octopus from the pot and let it cool. Once cooled, cut the octopus into bite-sized pieces. Prepare the vegetables. While the octopus is cooking, dice the red and green bell peppers, red onion, tomatoes, and cucumber. Combine the vegetables in a large mixing bowl. Make the dressing. In a small bowl or jar, whisk together the olive oil, red wine vinegar or lemon juice, minced garlic, salt, pepper, and optional dried oregano or paprika. Assemble the salad. Add the cooked octopus pieces to the bowl with the vegetables. Stir in the black olives and capers. Pour the dressing over the salad and toss gently to combine. Garnish and serve. Garnish with chopped fresh parsley. Optionally, you can also garnish with slices of boiled egg and serve with lemon wedges. Mariscos, fresh seafood, often grilled or steamed. Mariscos refers to seafood in Portuguese and Spanish. In Portugal, seafood is a staple of the cuisine and includes a variety of dishes. Here's a basic guide on how to prepare some popular types of mariscos, seafood, and what ingredients you might need. Ingredients for preparing mariscos, seafood. 1. Seafood selection. Shrimp, camaros peeled and deveined. Clams, amajos, fresh, scrubbed and cleaned. Mussels, mexilhos, fresh, scrubbed and deburted. Octopus, polvo cleaned and cut into pieces. Squid, lulus cleaned and cut into rings or pieces. 2. Basic ingredients for cooking. Olive oil, 2 to 3 tablespoons, for sautéing. Garlic, 3 to 4 cloves, minced. Onion, 1 medium, finely chopped. White wine, half a cup, for deglazing and flavor. Fresh herbs, parsley or cilantro, chopped. Lemon, 1 to 2, for juice and wedges. Salt and pepper, to taste. Red pepper flakes, optional, for a bit of heat. 3. Additional ingredients, optional. Tomatoes, 2 to 3, chopped or 1 can of diced tomatoes. Paprika, 1 teaspoon, for added flavor. Bay leaves, 1 to 2, for aroma. Chili peppers, optional, for extra heat. Basic method for cooking mariscos. Prepare the seafood. Clean and prep all seafood. For clams and mussels, scrub them under cold water and remove any beards from the mussels. For octopus, cut it into bite-sized pieces. Sauté the aromatics. Heat olive oil in a large pan or skillet over medium heat. Add the minced garlic and chopped onion, cooking until soft and fragrant. Cook the seafood. For shrimp, add them to the pan and cook for 2 to 3 minutes on each side until pink and opaque. For clams and mussels, add them to the pan, pour in the white wine, cover, and cook for 5 to 7 minutes, or until the shells have opened. Discard any that do not open. For octopus, sauté in the pan for about 5 to 7 minutes until tender. For squid, cook quickly for 2 to 3 minutes to avoid toughness. Add flavorings. Season with salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes if using. Add chopped parsley or cilantro and a squeeze of lemon juice. For a richer flavor, you can add diced tomatoes, paprika, or bay leaves. Finish and serve. Stir to combine and ensure the seafood is well coated with the seasoning. Serve immediately with lemon wedges on the side and optionally with crusty bread or rice. Crepes Portugueses, Portuguese-style crepes with sweet or savory fillings. Crepes Portugueses, Portuguese crepes, are a delicious and versatile treat, often served with a variety of fillings. Here's a basic recipe to make Portuguese-style crepes, along with some popular filling ideas. Ingredients for crepes. For the batter: 1 cup all-purpose flour, 2 large eggs, 1¼ cups milk, 2 tablespoons melted butter, plus extra for cooking, 1 tablespoon sugar, optional, for a slightly sweet batter, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Instructions for the crepes. Prepare the batter. In a large mixing bowl, whisk together the flour, eggs, milk, melted butter, sugar, if using, and salt until smooth. Let the batter rest for at least 30 minutes at room temperature or up to 1 hour in the refrigerator. This helps the crepes to cook more evenly. Cook the crepes. Heat a non-stick skillet or crepe pan over medium heat and lightly grease it with a small amount of butter. Pour a small amount of batter, about 1/4 cup, into the center of the pan and immediately tilt and swirl the pan to spread the batter evenly into a thin layer. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes, or until the edges start to lift and the bottom is golden brown. Flip the crepe and cook for an additional 1 to 2 minutes on the other side. Transfer the cooked crepe to a plate and cover with a kitchen towel to keep warm. Repeat with the remaining batter. Filling ideas. Sweet fillings. Classic lemon and sugar. Sprinkle granulated sugar and a squeeze of lemon juice over the crepe. Fold or roll it up and enjoy. Nutella and banana. Spread Nutella on the crepe, add sliced bananas, and fold or roll. Strawberries and cream. Fill with fresh strawberries and a dollop of whipped cream or creme fraiche. Apple cinnamon. Fill with sautéed apples, cooked with a bit of cinnamon and sugar, and a sprinkle of powdered sugar. Caramel sauce. Drizzle with caramel sauce and a pinch of sea salt for a sweet treat. Savory fillings. Ham and cheese. Place slices of ham and cheese, like Gruyere or cheddar, on the crepe, fold, and heat until the cheese is melted. Spinach and feta. Fill with cooked spinach and crumbled feta cheese. Season with salt and pepper. Mushroom and garlic. Sauté mushrooms with garlic and onions, then fill the crepe with the mixture. Chicken and spinach. Use cooked chicken, shredded or diced, and spinach, seasoned with salt, pepper, and a bit of cream. Shrimp and avocado. Fill with cooked shrimp and sliced avocado, seasoned with a bit of lime juice and cilantro. Serving. Sweet crepes, serve with additional toppings like powdered sugar, fresh fruit, or a drizzle of syrup. Savory crepes, serve with a side salad or a simple vegetable dish. Tartes Salées, savory tarts with various fillings like vegetables, cheese, or meats. Tartes Salées, savory tarts, are a versatile and delicious option for a meal or appetizer. They can be filled with a wide variety of ingredients, including vegetables, meats, cheeses, and herbs. Here's a basic guide to making savory tarts, including a classic recipe and some popular filling ideas. Basic savory tart recipe. Ingredients. For the tart crust: 1¼ cups all-purpose flour, ½ cup unsalted butter, cold and cut into small pieces, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 2 to 3 tablespoons cold water, as needed. For the filling: 2 large eggs, 1 cup heavy cream or half and half, 1 cup milk. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 cup shredded cheese, e.g., Gruyere, cheddar, or feta. Instructions. 1. Prepare the tart crust. In a food processor or mixing bowl, combine the flour and salt. Add the cold butter pieces and pulse or cut in with a pastry cutter until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. Gradually add cold water, 1 tablespoon at a time, until the dough just comes together. Avoid overworking the dough. Form the dough into a disc, wrap it in plastic wrap, and chill in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. 2. Roll out and pre-bake the crust. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. On a lightly floured surface, roll out the dough to fit your tart pan. Transfer the dough to the pan, pressing it into the edges. Trim any excess dough and prick the bottom with a fork. Place a piece of parchment paper on the dough and fill with pie weights or dried beans. Bake for 10 to 15 minutes, then remove the weights and parchment paper. Bake for an additional 5 minutes until lightly golden. Let cool slightly. 3. Prepare the filling. In a bowl, whisk together the eggs, heavy cream, milk, salt, and pepper. Stir in the shredded cheese. 4. Assemble and bake the tart. Add your desired filling ingredients, see ideas below, to the pre-baked crust. Pour the egg mixture over the fillings. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius for 30 to 40 minutes, or until the filling is set and the top is golden brown. Let the tart cool for a few minutes before slicing and serving. Popular savory tart filling ideas. Classic quiche Lorraine. Ingredients: cooked bacon or pancetta, sautéed onions, shredded Gruyere cheese. Instructions: add the bacon and onions to the crust before pouring in the egg mixture, then top with cheese. Spinach and feta. Ingredients: cooked spinach, crumbled feta cheese, chopped onions or garlic. Instructions: mix the spinach and feta with the egg mixture, and add chopped onions or garlic for extra flavor. Mushroom and thyme. Ingredients: sautéed mushrooms, fresh thyme, shredded cheddar or Swiss cheese. Instructions: add the mushrooms and thyme to the crust, then pour over the egg mixture and top with cheese. Tomato and basil. Ingredients: sliced tomatoes, fresh basil leaves, mozzarella cheese. Instructions: arrange tomato slices and basil leaves in the crust, top with mozzarella, and pour the egg mixture over. Roasted red pepper and goat cheese. Ingredients: roasted red peppers, crumbled goat cheese, fresh basil or parsley. Instructions: spread the peppers and goat cheese in the crust, add fresh herbs, and pour over the egg mixture. Zucchini and Parmesan. Ingredients: sliced zucchini, grated Parmesan cheese, fresh herbs like dill or basil. Instructions: layer the zucchini and Parmesan in the crust, then pour the egg mixture over. Salmon and leek. Ingredients: cooked salmon pieces, sautéed leeks, dill or chives. Instructions: add the salmon and leeks to the crust, sprinkle with herbs, and pour over the egg mixture. Espetada, marinated and grilled meat skewers. Espetada is a traditional Portuguese dish consisting of skewered and grilled meat, typically seasoned with a variety of spices. Originating from the Madeira region, this dish is widely enjoyed throughout Portugal and has become popular in various countries. Here's how to prepare espetada, including a basic recipe and some tips for variations. Basic espetada recipe. Ingredients: 1.5 to 2 pounds, 700 to 900 grams, of beef, such as sirloin or tenderloin, cut into 1-inch cubes. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 4 cloves garlic, minced. 1 tablespoon fresh rosemary, chopped, or 1 teaspoon dried rosemary. 1 tablespoon fresh parsley, chopped. 1 tablespoon paprika. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. Salt and black pepper, to taste. Lemon wedges, for serving. Instructions. Prepare the marinade. In a bowl, combine the olive oil, minced garlic, chopped rosemary, parsley, paprika, cumin, oregano, salt, and black pepper. Mix well to form a marinade. Marinate the meat. Add the beef cubes to the marinade, ensuring each piece is well coated. Cover and refrigerate for at least 1 hour, preferably overnight, to allow the flavors to penetrate the meat. Prepare the skewers. If using wooden skewers, soak them in water for at least 30 minutes to prevent burning. Alternatively, you can use metal skewers. Thread the marinated beef cubes onto the skewers, leaving a bit of space between each piece. Grill the espetada. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. Place the skewers on the grill and cook, turning occasionally, for about 10 to 15 minutes, or until the meat reaches your desired level of doneness. The cooking time will depend on the size of the meat cubes and your grill's heat. Serve. Serve the espetada hot off the grill, with lemon wedges on the side. It pairs well with grilled vegetables, rice, or a fresh salad. Alheira, traditional Portuguese sausage made with pork and bread. Alheira is a traditional Portuguese sausage made with a combination of meats, typically including pork, bread, and various spices. Originating from the northern regions of Portugal, particularly the Minho region, Alheira has a rich history and unique flavor. Originally created by Jewish communities in Portugal as a way to avoid detection by the Inquisition, since they couldn't consume pork, Alheira is now enjoyed by everyone and has become a beloved part of Portuguese cuisine. Making Alheira at home. Here's a recipe for making Alheira sausages from scratch. This process involves preparing the sausage mixture, stuffing it into casings, and cooking it. Ingredients. For the sausage mix: 500 grams, 1 pound, of pork shoulder, cut into small chunks. 250 grams, half a pound, of chicken breast, cut into small chunks. 200 grams, 7 ounces, of stale bread, crusts removed, cut into small pieces. 1 small onion, finely chopped. 2 to 3 cloves garlic, minced. Half a cup white wine, optional, but adds flavor. 1 teaspoon paprika. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. Salt and black pepper, to taste. 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon, optional, for a touch of sweetness. 1/4 teaspoon ground cloves, optional. Pork casings, soaked in water and rinsed, available from butcher shops or specialty stores. Instructions. Prepare the bread. Soak the stale bread in water or milk until softened. Squeeze out excess liquid and break it into small pieces. Cook the meat. In a pan over medium heat, sauté the chopped onion and minced garlic until translucent and fragrant. Add the pork and chicken chunks and cook until browned. This step helps to develop the flavor. Mix the ingredients. In a large bowl, combine the cooked meat mixture, soaked bread, and white wine. Mix well. Add paprika, cumin, oregano, salt, pepper, cinnamon, and cloves, if using. Mix thoroughly to ensure even distribution of spices. Grind the mixture. For a finer texture, grind the mixture using a meat grinder fitted with a medium or fine plate. You may need to grind it twice for a smoother consistency. Prepare the casings. Rinse the pork casings under cold water and soak them in water for at least 30 minutes. Rinse again and keep in fresh water until ready to use. Stuff the sausages. Fit a sausage stuffer with the soaked casings and fill them with the sausage mixture. Be careful not to overstuff to avoid bursting. Twist the sausages into 6 to 8 inch lengths and tie the ends securely. If you don't have a sausage stuffer, you can use a piping bag or make sausage patties instead. Cook the sausages. To cook Alheira, you can grill, pan fry, or bake it. To pan fry, heat a bit of oil in a skillet over medium heat and cook the sausages, turning occasionally until browned and cooked through, about 15 to 20 minutes. To bake, place the sausages on a baking sheet and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes, or until cooked through and browned. Serve. Serve Alheira with a side of sautéed greens, rice, or potatoes. It's also excellent on its own with a drizzle of olive oil or a splash of vinegar. Pudim Abade de Priscos, Portuguese flan made with egg yolks and bacon. Pudim Abade de Priscos is a traditional Portuguese dessert known for its rich and unique flavor profile. This flan-like pudding is named after Abade de Priscos, a Portuguese priest and gourmet who popularized it. It's distinguished by its use of bacon, which adds a savory depth to the sweet custard. Here's how you can make this distinctive dessert. Pudim Abade de Priscos recipe. Ingredients: 200 grams, 7 ounces, of bacon, diced. 200 grams, 1 cup, of sugar. 6 large egg yolks. 1 can, 400 milliliters, of sweetened condensed milk. 500 milliliters, 2 cups of whole milk. 1 cinnamon stick. 1 lemon peel, just the yellow part. Half a cup of port wine, or another fortified wine like Madeira. Caramel sauce, for the mold, optional. Instructions. Prepare the bacon. In a pan over medium heat, cook the diced bacon until crispy. Remove the bacon and drain on paper towels. Reserve a bit of the bacon fat. Prepare the caramel, optional. If using caramel sauce, heat sugar in a pan over medium heat until it melts and turns golden brown. Carefully pour the caramel into the bottom of a pudding mold or ramekins, tilting to coat the bottom evenly. Let it cool and harden. Make the custard. In a saucepan, combine the whole milk, cinnamon stick, and lemon peel. Heat until just about to boil, then remove from heat and let steep for about 10 minutes. Remove the cinnamon stick and lemon peel. In a large bowl, whisk together the egg yolks and sugar until pale and creamy. Gradually add the warm milk mixture to the egg yolks, whisking continuously to avoid curdling. Stir in the sweetened condensed milk and port wine. Combine with bacon. Fold the crispy bacon pieces into the custard mixture. Cook the pudding. Preheat your oven to 160 degrees Celsius, 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour the custard mixture into the prepared mold or ramekins. Place the mold or ramekins in a baking dish and pour hot water into the dish until it comes halfway up the sides of the mold or ramekins. This creates a water bath to gently cook the pudding. Bake for 50 to 60 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Cool and serve. Let the pudding cool completely before unmolding. To unmold, gently run a knife around the edges of the pudding to loosen it. Invert the mold onto a plate, allowing the caramel to drizzle over the pudding.